What is going on, everybody? Powell here, and welcome back to the next episode of OpenTTD Season 2. So last episode we changed this line which we are following here from a regular railroad line to the monorail, which you are now seeing flying past through the jungle and over the hills. It was a challenging project, but doable nonetheless. I am intended to do the rest of the network as well, but that's gonna be a separate episode because that's also requiring a whole bunch to be done. Because it's not just this line, of course, which we need to then transform, which is going all the way down here to our massive urban area of both Hellevoorden and all the way down here to Uithuisoever, Helsdaal and Groendaal, which have a combined total population of roughly 130,000 people. Okay, this is all one giant interconnected network, so changing one line means changing all lines, so that's definitely something for a different episode. What I wanted to do this episode, if I will quickly pass this direction, we are now supplying this port with almost everything we can. I think I was doing coffee as well. We can check that quickly. Yeah, we are indeed supplying coffee every month or every 3 or 4 months or so. So coffee supply is very low, but it's being delivered nonetheless. Alcohol is not being delivered so far. It's the only thing missing from this port. But we are now creating a whole bunch of other stuff, goods, which we are already transporting. No, thank you. Which is also abundant in stock right here. We are transporting that right here towards Uithuisoever stores, because that's the other station which we are fully supplying with everything it is accepting. So you might need an extra goods train on here, which is a problem in itself with the busy lines already going on right here, but yeah, we might do that as well. But I also want to do something with those engineering supplies, because we do have we do have some mines nearby. We have a copper ore mine right here and another copper ore mine right here, which we are using to bring copper towards our copper smelter, which then brings the copper back to the port. But what we can do from the port is those engineering supplies, at least bring them to these two mines right here. So the production will increase, which in turn will make us more copper and more goods, more everything. So let's build a dock, a waterway. I'm gonna join it with the train station right here. Maybe in the future we can use these docks as well to transport some goods towards other stuff. We can then use this dock to bring in the engineering supplies. That's a small trip, and I want some docks right here, so we can, let's see, also improve the productivity of this mine right here. So we need to raise the land a little bit here. Let's see, this station does accept engineering supplies. End of the year report. The killing food truck is now available. Nice. And a new aircraft available. Nice. We might use that because it's a big thing. Oh yeah, profits are on the rise. Notably for trains, of course. With the renewed railway system, profit should increase. But yeah, this train station will accept engineering supplies, so if we extend the dock as well to there, then we can use it. Put the dock dead center in the waterway. Hopefully ships passing will use that, so it gets served automatically. And then we need a dock right here. Yeah. Don't need to close this window because docks here as well. And here as well, why not? So new ships, a cargo ship, refittable to all what passenger is alcohol, chemicals, food and oil, sure. You are going to be refitted or for its engineering supplies. Am I going to full load? That's the big question. I think I want... No, don't fully load. Just take in whatever there is. You go there. I'm going to clone you, but without shared orders. And remove the logs right here. And then you need to go to Cookfired copper load. And at the other end to other side need. Load some stuff, there we go. We can improve the output of these copper mines, which also in turn will improve the output of the copper smelter. More copper ore being delivered means more smelting to be done. Let's take a look. Yeah, already tons of items waiting. And I'm not sure if the fact that I'm now both going to transport the goods and engineering supplies, that either one of them will slow down in terms of production. Something we need to take into account. See what's happening. Already there's a bunch of stuff waiting there. Okay. More ships arriving. And this train took all the goods available, I think. No, not even all. It's not fully loading. Why aren't you fully loading? Yeah, Ridder and water sites. Set full load any cargo. Yet he isn't fully loaded. That's interesting. He has passengers. Why? I know these things can take in passengers. Should not do that. Ah, well. That's a shame. We're not gonna change that. I also noticed a very, very small optimization we can do right here. If we get rid of these pieces of track right here and there, and then go there, we can then lower a little bit of terrain right here. That's a little bit too much down. You go there. You go there. Tighter turn then, and I think it looks more... It's better on the eyes if built like this. And of course we can do some more optimizations here and there. That's one thing I saw, and same could be done here. We could incorporate the track up here and then split it again, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, these things will now get more production going. Yeah, production is now gung-ho. We should be able next month. We should see an increase in production right here, and same for this one. It's normal, fine. But we have 155 crates of engineering supplies waiting. You can take in 190, so he's gonna take everything. Okay. Can we set to maybe reloads? No. I was looking to see if we can maybe say only load half. Because now he will eat up all engineering supplies. Leave almost none for the other guy. But, meh, it is what it is. You no longer accept food. Sure. Okay, that's fine. I'm taking food from here towards the bargain route. So that's fine. That's fine. Back to where we were at. That's here. Nice, already broken down. You're 2 months in your journey and you are already broken. Nice. Yeah, meaning that the copper mines will produce us more copper ore, meaning that also we can get more engineering supplies going. I think we might be able to transport a little bit more. What we also can do is do something with the farm supplies, because we are taking in wool right here, which is quite low. We can take up some farm supplies as well, because the port is also. I'm looking at the range. We are up here, and trains are stuck here. Yeah. You need to turn around quickly, and then yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is also a big mess still. Trains can get in a deadlock. Still not seeing quickly how to resolve that, by the way. Other than removing this signal, I think that's best. I think I could, if I remove that signal, then trains will have to wait before this junction before entering the station. So I think that should work. Yeah, the range right here. You are taking in, or you should be able to take in farm supplies. So we can do a little bit of that. Got a separate station there. 6. That's not good. Ooh. 6 die in a crash and burn. Things sitting right there. There you go. During my time lapse of the overall from the monorail line, some other planes crashed, but I was never able to catch them in time to replace the plane, so we are losing a little bit on that. Yeah. Let's see, we can, what we can and will do as well is do a little bit of this, then get a waypoint there. We need to put some suitable tracks first. We can do that, of course. Let's get you going there, and then let's get a signal in here. And then a two-way signal there. Nope. There. And then a waypoint here. I'm thinking it might be now that the... There we go. Yeah. So the train can now get out of this depot into the station right here. So we can get this easy one up here. Oh, it's maybe not best to do it up here, but that's fine. Because it needs to go to the other station to pick up my farm supplies. Get a small train going. Refit it to farm supplies. There we go. Go load some stuff up in here. And unload your stuff. Actually, go first here, then there. And then a little bit on the water side. Yeah, load if available. Oh, load if available, that's fine. A waypoint and then unload all. Leave empty. Yeah, there we go. Let's follow the train a little bit, see if we actually get it doing what we want. Let's speed up time a little bit. It's fine. There he goes. Of course there are no... Yeah, goods are now stacking up quite high. He's now of course backing up, because now it will indeed start waiting for some farm supplies. He's back on its way, there he goes. Behind another train, and he should now indeed go into this station right here and skip the other platform. Because these can then still be used by the longer trains to fully load, and then you should be able to be fine now. Nice. We'll get some more supplies going. Yeah, goods are now too much. Let's clone you. go. Get another train in there on that line. He is going, nice. Why are you waiting? You are waiting to enter the station right here. Right on time, you can pass along. Fine still. And then we get all the end of the year report. Yeah, revenue for trains keeps on. We still get all our goods trains, of course, passing along here. I'm looking at this station. This station is keeping up perfectly fine with all the trains. Most of the time it is, by the way. It's this station right here, which is a big problem in terms of throughput. You're entering a depot, that's fine. You cannot find a path to continue. Ah. So these guys are taking too long to load. Okay. Then what I am gonna do is say to you, yeah, you cannot go to a depot, that's fine. We can give you a depot though. Yeah, let's just go to the depot entirely. Again, also during my project of refitting all the railways, I get more problems saying trains were waiting here on each other. Meaning they are just holding each other up. That's the problem. These guys are here waiting to load stuff. But they can only load stuff when stuff is being unloaded here. But the trains trying to unload are waiting on the trains to load. So the best way to do that is to create a longer spur here and get these trains out earlier so they don't have to wait on each other. Which we can do fine. If only those trains wouldn't break down every 5 meters. That's what you get with running with all trains. Get in there, and separate. We'll get a signal going first quickly. There we go. And then we can sever this line like so. There we go. Yeah, that should already improve the throughput. Because these trains now can wait on this part of the line and the trains to unload here don't have to wait for them. So that should definitely improve. We have a nitrate mine here. Ah, this is a copper smelter, so not a nitrate chemicals factory. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Nice. Yeah, it'll also bring us to the topic of this station right here. And best way to do this is either tunneling with a few good try. The town does let me do this. Does also let me do this. Also let me it immediately starts to build up there. Nice. Let's quickly buy. Yeah, now that's what I. They won't let me do that again. Can get a tunnel under here. Yeah, that's what I. Alright, this is gonna be a side project on the line. Every now and then, I think the local authority will maybe allow me to destroy a little bit more of their town. That's fine. We no longer accept goods. But that means we should be able. Let me quickly release these lands as well before anything happens. Okay, sure, you no longer accept goods. Sure. If I lower this, we can then get a tunnel there. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Fine, this is fine. A bridge up here. Bridge up here is fine. Should be fine indeed. Yeah. And we can get a line up in there. We can get a line up in here. I can get a signal in here. I think the biggest problem here, if I do this. Oh, no. It's fine. I'm fine. I can get a waypoint up in there. So trains that can bypass the station here, I will say go to the waypoint there. Then they go up here, go into the tunnel. Will use this part of the land so I can get a signal there. Because we need, of course, signals before bridges and stuff. Yeah, this is all fine. In tunnels you cannot use signals, and then I at least I think this is all the way past this copper mine here. It might be a little too much. They will now let me do this. Let me quickly buy the lands. Anyone else do this? And then get a tunnel there. It's 15. It's not optimal. I think it should do. I think this all worked out better than expected, to be honest. There we go. Get a signal there and some signals there, indeed. Alright, so we do now have a bypass line. You are going there, that's good. Now I can get all, indeed, these trains, and I need to make sure that the trains going to Amsterdam here don't go to the waypoint. Because then they have to go through the station to get on the side spur there. What for kind of train are you? You are a goods train. Ah, he's already using the bypass without me saying he has to. Nice. But yeah, after I was on the other store, so you could go here. So you are going, let's see, you are going to pick up stuff, then go to the waypoint here, go to Uithuizermeer stores to unload, and then go to the waypoint on your way back so you don't get through the station. Nice, and that's then all the goods trains already have been altered. You, same deal. Nice. Also go there. You, same deal. Also go there. Yeah. You, let's quickly check. Yeah, that's on the... Now you are doing the same, apparently. Yeah, you indeed can get to the there, and then quickly see this. Didn't I say that you need to go there? Ooh. I think something might have went wrong there. Okay, that's the thing, that's already the bulk of the good trains, cargo trains that can bypass the station now will bypass the station. That went easier than expected. Town really did let me destroy their stuff, and I already have a, again, good rating with them. Let's build a statue of myself up there. Really cement my authority over this town. Same with you, and same with... Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that should see improvement and less backups on the stuff up here, and we can already see the effects of it in action. I like it. I think it's quite subtle here with the tunnel. Nice. Nice. Farm supplies. Yeah. Farm supplies are in large demand. Well, large supply actually. So let's see, what are we bringing in up here? That's a shame that we cannot see what we are bringing in based on the train layouts. I think this is a... you are indeed from the Drogemere ranch. We get the ranch going, yeah, which already has a gung-ho production, nice. Yeah, you can definitely see the increase in production there. Okay, so you are doing stuff. Let's group you by shared orders. This is the copper trains, these are the goods trains. What are you bringing in? You might be bringing in foods, yeah, food stuff. You are unloading food up in here. Yeah, you are not coming from a thingy, I think. Thingy. Which will take in farm supplies. Let's see. We can quickly go. You are forest. Ah, yeah, that's the processing plant. Yeah, which takes in both beans and fruit. We are bringing in beans and food though. Fruit. Yeah, we have a coffee estate right here and a farm up here, which we can supply with farm supplies. We do have the network, at least from here, from the... Let's see, yeah, that's the same network up in here. Because we are bringing in oil as well. What are you loading? One is loading fruit and the other is loading... Ah, you are on the wrong platform. You naughty boy. You should be on this platform, but it is the same station because I used shared station orders. That was fine, both platforms are long enough, so that should work out, that's no problem. Alright. So this network right here, both the farms can use a farm supply stuff. So let's again, another 6. Yeah, revenue are still on the rise. Aircraft is dropping down though, that's okay, I think. I don't think I can do anything with that. I cannot join you with the current stations because I think they are been too long. Now I can join you. Oops. Go there. Nice. And yeah. Level crossings are a no-no. Oh yeah. You get in the station in there, that's fine. Or waypoints. Same for you up here. Let's get you going there. Sure. Get a... Yeah, indeed. Waypoint up in here as well. And a two-way signal facing there. What are you bringing? Beans. Okay. Looks like he's bringing in copper ore or something. I think it might be big bags of beans or something. Yeah, these are sharing the same network all around. Nice. Can we get the... We can. That's indeed the... Nice. Selected. A depot. I want to clone this train twice. I'm not gonna use shared orders, but I'm gonna delete all the orders for at least this one. I can get rid of this you now. Alright, you. Load up there. And go along the network. This way, up in here, up in here. Go to this waypoint right here and then unload there. Here you are going to unload all. And off you go. Nope. Off you go. Nice. So, you delete all these orders. You go. Ooh. Crap. I messed up. Ooh. Where are you going? Yeah, indeed, you cannot reach. Quickly fix this. He's gone. There we go. Damn it. I made a boo-boo because I put him on the wrong network. Yeah, you have too few orders in the schedule. I know, no. Alright, quickly, you, get rid of you. He isn't even, he's up in here. Can I get him out? Somehow, he needs to be on the network there. I think I can. Let's just go there. Get in here. Get in here. Don't go to a depot. Should now be able to join indeed this direction. And then let's quickly get rid of all the evidence. See, nothing on the hand, people, nothing to see here. Everything went perfectly fine. No mistakes whatsoever were made during this episode. Let's try this again. You, get rid of all the orders. Go load up here, again, along the network. Follow your or something, go to the waypoint, go up here. Unload stuff and then back. Now you should be able to go. Meaning that this station takes in farm supplies, meaning this coffee state will start to produce more. This farm will start to produce more. Meaning both the coffee, fruit, grain and beans, which we are taking almost all towards my processing plant right here. Grain is being transported, by the way. Fruit and beans are being taken here, so more food for the processing plant, meaning more food for our port. Also more coffee means more coffee for our port, and more stuff to our port means also more supplies. So we now do have a fully integrated circular network going on here. I like it. I like that. Right. So let's see your cargo graph. Yeah, you are indeed also going home. 675 tons of copper being produced. It's a small journey. Can these trains keep up so far? Looks like it, yep. Same with here. Ooh. Supply is supply for the engineering supplies is changing. Not so steady. But with larger amounts being produced, should mean that you should be able to take more, and it's also a longer trip, of course, right? So it might be that it runs out before our ship gets back. But it's fine. I hope the trains can keep up. Let's quickly take a look. He will now fully load. Yeah, he's taking it all. Nice. He's keeping up perfectly fine. Alright. I think that's it for this episode. We're now doing more stuff with our port. We are... Yeah, only thing we are still lacking here is alcohol. I think for the next episode I'm gonna search for a farm which will produce some alcohol, and then get this port fully supplied and unloaded for everything it's got to offer us. And then after that it will be the next big project. Refit the line on this side of the network as well. If you don't want to miss out on those new steps, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet to the channel. Leave a like if you did enjoy the episode, it helps it out the channel immensely. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Take care everybody, bye bye.